Gotcha, hornhead. And thanks to the chemicals in my gloves, now you're blind. Quick, everybody, pile on.
What is up, everybody? Daredevil Season 2, Episode 2 and 3. Here's my review of it. In simple words, it was okay. It was okay. It was alright, I guess. I don't know, man. Listen, I feel like I'm like that meme. Well, that like everybody in the room is like white or something, and there's that one person color all shaded in black. I feel like that right now because I feel like the one that just I feel like the one that's like what's it called? Not in and out, obviously not in and out, but the one who's different from everybody else. Because I can't call this show peak. Were the final like 15 minutes of episode 3 peak? Yes. Was everything else before that in episode 2 peak? No. No. In the words of one of my favorite food reviewers, hell no! It was not peak. It was boring. It was confusing. I just did not care. Okay, I'm sorry. I just couldn't possibly care for almost any of it. I don't understand why. Okay, I don't know why I can't find myself to care. Again, the final 30 minutes, 15 minutes of episode 3, pretty good. That was actually like good. But everything else that led us to there was just so mid. Like mid is really the perfect like word to describe this show. And it just sucks because the Netflix show was nowhere near mid. The Netflix show, especially season three, season three is actually probably the closest thing I've ever seen to a masterpiece with my own two eyes in any term of like live action media, like any movie or show. Daredevil season three might be the best thing my eyes have ever witnessed from that. I'm not even joking. But this right here just does not compete with that. And I'm not saying it has to, but it's trying to. And that's my problem. My problem is that this show is just trying to be like a Netflix show so bad, but it's just not as good. So what do you have? You have a show that's trying to be like a Netflix show, but it's just not that good. It's just mid. So it just I don't know. I don't understand. Like I feel like I would almost want this show to take a completely new direction and not try and do what Netflix did because you just can't do it. You just literally can't do it. You need to. This show might need like a new method or a new way of doing this because I don't think they can do it. They can't. They can't do it. They can't do what Netflix did because it's just not as good. So I think what you have to do is that you have to do a bit of a I wouldn't say a rechange or rewrites. I think what you have to do is just take the show in a direction that has never been taken before. This is the fifth season of Daredevil, and we still have Kingpin as the main villain. We're 5 season in, and he's been the main villain for four of them. Like, like you see what I'm trying to say? Like this show is just trying to do what Netflix did, but it's just it can't compete with what Netflix did. So I don't know why they keep trying. We need new villains. We need new villains. We need new storylines. We need new characters. And by characters I mean more of like bring more of the Marvel characters into the show. Bring in more of a Jessica Jones, which we will have this season, I guess. But bring in Jessica Jones, bring in Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Spider Man in a in a dream world of a Marvel fan. We have Spider Man in this, or bring in stuff like that. Or bring in Hawkeye, bring in more characters into the show to like make the stakes feel bigger, make Kingpin feel bigger. That's one thing I think they could do for this season. But for like what about forward? What are you gonna do forward? What are you gonna do for the seasons after this? I really don't know, because for me, we're like 3 episodes in already, and I don't really see where the show is going. So I don't know. I'm kind of just rumbling here, but we need new characters. My main points are gonna be that we need new characters or not new characters, but we definitely need new villains, and the show needs a new direction. That isn't just trying to copy what Netflix did because it just doesn't do it as good. We need a new villain. We need as much as I love Fisk, we need a new villain, bro. Like we really need a new villain. We need more characters and we need more time with Matt because I'm not gonna lie, it feels like we're not getting enough time with Matt this season. Like we're 3 episodes in, and he's barely had that much of a screen time. Like we feel like we've been giving more screen time to BB, to Buck, to Daniel, whose name I always kind of forget, but I remember it now, and like other characters. It's just like, come on, bro, go bring it back to Matt. Bring it back to Matt. Matt is the core of this show. Now that you killed off Foggy, Matt is like the center of the show. You should be the center of it, but he doesn't feel like the center of it. So that kind of sucks. So I don't know. We'll see how the show generally handles everything at the end. Apparently, episodes 4 to 8 are really good. But honestly, if episode 4 doesn't like, if episode 4 for me doesn't do anything, then I think for me the show is done. It's not. It's just not that I'm not gonna like, continue watching it. But what I mean is I'm just not gonna. I just know I'm not gonna like the show anymore. Because if episode 4 isn't as good, then I just know that this show just isn't. I'm just not gonna like the show then. Because yeah, it's just not for me, I guess. I don't know. Because I see everybody online saying how good it is. I'm like, it's a ride. It's a ride, I guess. Will the final 15 minutes episodes peak? Yes. Does everything else peak? No. So yeah, that's really it about the board game so far. I was actually only planning to do this like I was only planning to review the first episode. Then I thought I was gonna wait till the show ended. But I guess I just decided to do this every week now. So yeah, I mean there are reviews every single week. Yeah, these episodes were okay. I would give two a five and out of 10, and I would give three a 6 out of 10. You know, and one a 5 out of 10. So we're not on a good streak right now. We're not on a good streak. Maybe next episode could break that and give it a 7, but we'll see. So thank you everybody for watching. So thank you for watching, and God bless.